Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the very last week of May, covering the May 26th through June 1st. And it's exciting just to be almost done. You know, this has been 5 weeks. It's kind of a long month. But here we go. We have the 3 cards in front of us, and I have these 2 guiding cards for the month, giving us good messages. You are a leader this month. Leadership is your thing. So if you have an opportunity to step into your power and let people know what you know and share what you know and help other people get where they're going, then this is your gig, all right? This is very good stuff. I like this energy for you, and when you step into it, I mean, you are a fire sign. Let's do you, okay? Excellent. The other card we have is Malachite, and it talks about bringing up energy from your past, memories and energies and feelings from your past. Now, these are going to come up all month in little blobs and globs, very much like this. I always see him as Slimer. So you will, that's from Ghostbusters, if you don't know. And he is just really a fella who is going to be kind of disruptive, just like Slimer. You're going to be distracted when you have these feelings and emotions come up. So if you can zap those little bad boys and release them, you don't want to, basically when it's feelings and emotions, you need to work through them, right? And that's how we zap them and get them back in that little steamy little box. But you do understand that it takes a little work. You're going to have to figure out how this feeling and emotion manifests in your life, what you need to do about it. You might want to journal or something and kind of get to the other side of that feeling or emotion, or at least acknowledge that it's there and go, huh, I'm having a feeling or emotion about that thing that happened back then, and that's okay. I'm going to move on with my day, but it's interesting that it showed up. I'll think about that later and get going on with your day. So we don't want to let anything stop you moving forward. You have so much good stuff happening, so be aware of these little guys that will be popping up out of nowhere, and you'll be better prepared to move forward. Excellent. Okay, so I have 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. Let's look at them now. All right, here they are. And I'm going to go ahead and expand on these with this section of the pre-programmed section of the Alleyman's Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and lay these out and see where we get to. All right. All the cards always face me. I don't like reading cards upside down. That's not my thing. This is such an interesting deck, though. Sometimes you can't tell when it's right side up or upside down yet. You have to look harder. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what we have going on. Last week, you actually finished up with some, you worked out your partnership stuff. You had a little blockage there, but you worked it out, and everything is good. You got some cool information, and you started getting some cool things in play. Loved it. Very good job. Building that good foundation for yourself. Now we have the 7 of Acorns, 7 of Wands, with this wonderful Spiritsong Tarot deck. And yes, this is an opportunity for you to stand up for your ideas, stand up for what you want. You might have to defend yourself a little bit, but you also might be able to explain to people what you want and why you want it. So then they'll maybe want to get on board with it too, because your ideas are solid and well done, not in any other way, right? Once you get people on board with what you want to do, things are going to get very easy. Your determination and your stamina are going to push you in a forwardly fashion, right? And of course, a letter will be coming. This could be a love letter from somebody you care about, maybe a card just saying, hi, I love you, or it might be something much more important. You know, for some of you who may have just been getting married and stuff like that, you would have, this could be the wedding certificate, right? Legal documents that are all about love, that's good. This could also be an invitation to a wedding, so that's fun. So whatever this letter is, just be aware that it's going to bring you some joy, all right? So yay, I like when good messages come through the mail and you can feel happiness and joy. That is good news. Ah, we have a death card. We have the dancing death card. That's fun. Ultimately, you need to let something go so that you can grow. And maybe some of what you need to let go of is a little bit of control over something, all right? There might be something you're over-controlling. You've got too much of a grip on it, and it's not able to move or flow. And where the dancing comes in is it reminds me that if you just release control a little bit and move your body a little bit, everything will get going, all right? We like that. We want you to feel the flow, feel the energy coming towards you, and not be in a situation where things get too tight, okay? Excellent. When things get too tight, they tend to break. When they get loose again, they and something breaks. And we don't want that. We just want it to kind of, right? So then it just falls apart. So now where you're blocked, we have the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. And it's showing me that having all the money in the world and being able to spend and help other people is a really altruistic and beautiful thought, but it's not where you're at right now, okay? And it might be in the future, it's just not where you are right now. So if you find yourself actually in need of assistance, you might want to actually look around and see if there's anyone who could help you out financially with the situation, okay? Find a lender, find ways to borrow the lawnmower instead of buy one, right? You'll find ways and means to find yourself in a better place, okay? I think that's going to be great. And this card here is talking about how the King of Swords is blocked, so kind of beneficial. This guy here, he's kind of a fellow. This can go one of two ways. So this guy could be standing in your way, a guy who's really strict and wants everything just so, very frustrating fella, where he says, nope, you can't pass until everything meets the standards I've created. Or this could just be somebody else who's very much like that, who is in the, well, no, that's it. He's in the way. He's in the way. He's blocking you. This is it. You have somebody who wants everything a certain way who will be blocking you. So, yikes, right? Keep your eyes out for him and see if you can avoid him, all right? This one here is talking about the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a really fun card. It talks about having a party, getting together, having a nice time with your friends, getting gatherings, right? Happy gatherings. And they're also on the back burner, or they will stop you from moving forward. You can have positive things get in the way of you moving forward, like, oh, but you really have to come hang out with us. And you're like, but I really need to be in bed early so I can go to work early. Okay? So keeping those things in mind is important. You'll need to stand up for what you want, right? We have the Seven of Wands showing that you need to step up and say, hey, this is what I want. We did talk about releasing something and accepting new information, but also being a little more flexible while you're releasing something. So keep these things in mind as we work through. Tickle my throat. All right. Our solution for this week is the Four of Wands. Water. The Four of Wands. You're building a foundation. Your solution is to create a foundation. Oh! That's a sneeze. Ooh-wee. Sorry. Bless me and all that good stuff. The Four of Acorns is all about you having the Four of Wands, good ideas, a foundation of ideas coming to fruition. I feel like you've bypassed the party, you've bypassed the fellow who wants to stand in your way, you've met his standards. Good information is helping you move forward. I think it might even be information that helps you move past him. Good news. And with the additional extra little help from somewhere else that's unexpected, you're going to build a really strong foundation. And this is good. I love this for you. Now, we also have the hawk moth, which is a weird and wonderful creature. He's actually the tomato horn room, right? So this guy here, he talks about transitions. He talks about how things can go from one thing to another, as in which stage are you in? Are you in the chrysalis stage? Are you in the caterpillar stage? Or are you in the moth stage, right? And it actually goes from caterpillar to chrysalis to moth. You know that. We understand that. and you know where you are. You're building a foundation. I feel like the foundation is probably the worm phase. Not a bad thing, all good. It's all part of the plan. The two reminds me, of course, of following your intuition in this time. And you can follow your intuition, so it'll help you build your foundation. I feel like that you will intuitively have a grasp of which things are working in your favor, and how this guy is messing with you a little bit, and how this party is just ill-timed, and maybe you can go to the party the next day after you've met your needs or met all the people you need to. You can go after you've done your work, right? You're going to work this out very well, but you're going to do it intuitively, remembering which stage you're in and building a strong foundation. Very nice. Now then, we have this cherub guy. He is this is Le Monde. I don't know what Le Monde means. If you're a French speaker and you know what Le Monde is and you want to leave it down there, feels like it might be the mound. He is sitting on a ball. He's watching time. He's very careful about watching time. He wants to know that everything is going to be everything is timed out perfectly, which is another reason why this party isn't going to help you at all. Okay? So indeed, watch your time, be aware of it, realize he's new. He's new here. He's a little baby guy. He's not a grown-up. He's a little baby guy. So he is working out where time is going and how he's handling it. He's at the very beginning of his situation. He's building a foundation. He's sitting on a foundation, no less. But realize it's a ball. That's a balancing act right there. Woo-wee! There's no sitting still there. You have to work your core and make yourself sit straight on a ball. So he's absolutely having to work on balancing himself and watching time. So I want you to do both of those things while you're being new in this situation. This is card number 39. The number 39 might have some place for you, as much as this 2 or 11 might have some meaning for you along your week. Okay, so just keep your eyes open for these things, and be aware that all of this is here to help and give you a heads up when you meet that one person who's going to stand in your way. And, oh, your friend's calling. Oh, wait, it's an ill-timed party. And you don't have to go to every single party. You've got a lot of irons in the fire. You want to get busy on the irons in the fire, okay? So stay the course, stay where you're at, keep going in the right direction. Remember, your guiding message from me and my better angels is yes, yes, yes. I love it. There's a lot of yeses to be had here, but not at the party. Okay? Maybe you can have them plan a party for when you get your foundation built up and everything is cool and everything is ready to go. So you get them together and you go, come on out here, you my friends. Help me build this thing. And then at the end, we'll have a party. All right? That way you're getting them to work for you and still getting the party at the end. Ha-ha! And everything will be good. You might need a pocket full of rocks for this week. Let's go get some. All right? All right. We have yellow calcite, we have smoky quartz, and we have mangano. I like this very much. So we have this smoky quartz, which is going to help you release things you don't need. If you're cleaning out closets or any other thing and you want to release things, you put smoky quartz in your pocket and it'll help you let go of things. I don't know why it's so good that way, but it's awesome. So you'll let it go and you'll be easier. This stone here is yellow calcite. It is a third chakra stone, and it's going to be cleansing and clearing out your third chakra in a good, solid way, which will help with your little guy over here, your malachite friends, as you're working towards purging out those emotional baggage things that tell you maybe you're not okay, or that, you know, other things would be better for you and you're doing it wrong, blah, blah, blah. All that negative self-talk, it's going to help purge that crap out because it's got no place today. You're doing great, okay? And we have mangano, which is, it's a higher heart, well, it's a heart stone, right? But it's the squishy marshmallow hug of the heart stones, all right? And that's your beautiful message of love coming to you. So keep an eye out for this beautiful message of love it will give you a wonderful feeling of squishy, mushy love, and there ain't nothing wrong with that stuff. It's always good and very supportive. So I'm going to put these rocks down right here, and you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but they're here for you, and they will support you in these processes. If you're not quite clear what stones are best for what situation, go ahead and leave me a comment. If you want to carry something else, leave me a comment. I'm always excited to hear what you're carrying. There is no rule here, but I'm excited to be of service in any way I can. So if you want to like and subscribe because this thing is jiving with you, I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you, and it helps me get my messages out to help the algorithm. All right, so thank you again, and we will talk next week about June. All right, excellent. Have a wonderful week.